On Wednesday, March the 3rd, 2021, our beloved Supreme Master Ching Hai generously set aside some time from her ongoing meditation retreat for the world to call the Supreme Master television team and graciously read stories from a treasury of Jewish folklore compiled by as well as to answer questions on a variety of topics, including recent events in the United States.
Master, New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, who has been in office since 2011, is embroiled in numerous scandals lately. It has been revealed that he did not disclose the true number of deaths in state nursing homes, 13,000 plus, and that a state attorney general report says that his administration undercounted the deaths by 50% plus. Master, do you know why the first number was so low and then suddenly became so high?
Well, I'm not there, okay? I'm not there in America, so I don't have any proof for you. But things do happen. It's not necessarily that people try to hide.
It was really utmost tragic for the families of the deceased. I cried a lot, feeling what they feel.
You must know also, in that situation or in that position, people are so shocked in the beginning of the COVID. They probably have all kind of different information that they don't know how to deal with. Understand?
Yes.
So they did what they think is the best.
In the beginning, the symptoms were not clearly differentiated between this COVID and others, such as a normal headache or just a cold or seasonal flu, etc.
They are not medical experts. And even the top experts gave many confusing and damaging advice. Told you already. You know. But for what I'm thinking is they did not try really to hide it. Or maybe just mismatching or misinformation or too busy with many other things or just did not know how to deal with the situation. So being a governor, he never has to deal with these things. So maybe he just tells his subordinate, okay, do what you think is best to protect people. So the court has to decide then, according to the information, yeah, and the detail and the evidence. This is the karma of all the people, of the world people. You cannot blame the governor alone.
Yes, Master.
Many countries, they took all kind of measures. Still, people are getting sick and dying. It could have been worse. Heavens have been a lot. Otherwise, many more people would have died. Okay?
Yes, Master.
Right. Yeah, what was the other question?
Yes, Master. Furthermore, he has been accused of inappropriate behavior by 3 women occurring between 2016 and 2020. 2 were former aides. An independent review will be launched. New York Attorney General Letitia James is choosing the investigation team instead of Judge Barbara Jones. Master, are you aware of these events, and what are your thoughts, or if you were the judge, what would you have to say?
I don't say anything because I'm not a judge, okay? But I would answer you because you asked me. Otherwise, you sleep with it and then you toss and turn with nightmares. By the way, yes, I read the news, so I came across it, okay? I came across these things. And I don't know if it's a big deal. They accuse him of like sexual harassment. Is that correct?
Yes, Master.
Yeah, because improper behavior has so many levels, so you have to say it correctly. Yeah.
Yes, Master.
That's what I read, yeah? Okay. What I think is, I don't know what to think. because I'm not the governor. I'm not the women that he has been accused by, or that accused him. But I'm thinking, if it's just like so-called harassment, I don't know what kind of harassment he measures out to his staff or to these women. But Men, they like beautiful women, don't they? Yes?
Master.
Yes.
And is he single or married or widow?
Currently, he is single, Master.
Single, okay. Yes. So a single man is looking for single woman. Is something wrong with that?
No, Master.
Just because they are his staff, it's easier, you know. Every day they work together. Understand what I'm saying?
Yes, Master.
And the staff tendency is always being, of course, very friendly, very coordinated, very respectful toward him as their boss.
Yes, Master.
Yeah. So because of that, he feels that they are so more lovely. Yes, more to his manly liking. No.
Yes, Master.
This is a problem when I work together with a woman and he's a single. Then things could happen. But he didn't. According to the report I read, he didn't molest them or force them to do anything, did he? According to report, yes or no?
I'm not aware of the specific
No.
allegations, but I don't think so, Master.
No, so okay, maybe he says something or he liked to do something with them. Maybe he's in love with them. In the span of 4 years, right?
Yes, between 2016 and 2020.
Yeah, 4 years, only 3 women. That's a very sparesome already. for a man his age and his position. And because he doesn't go out, he's too busy, so his staff is all he has. So maybe he says something, maybe he shouldn't say. Like, I saw one photo, he asked the woman can I kiss you? Can he kiss her?
Yes, Master.
So that is not like molestation or anything.
No, Master, that is not.
I think they blow it out of proportion. If that's all there was, and nothing more than that, then it's just maybe misbehavior, but it's not much to make a big deal out of it, you know? I mean, it's nothing worse than many of the stories of the Catholic Church priests that molested children. More than 10,000 over the years in France alone, according to reports and confession archives. They're little children, they're altar boys and other children. And nobody says anything. They do say something, but very little. I mean, what's the use of all these laws to protect children, to prosecute those children traffickers or children abusers, when there are revered, trusted priests who are doing the same thing, and the law turns a blind eye to the helpless, innocent children, victims. And here we are, chasing a single lay person governor for taking the courage to confess to a girl that he likes her. Think about it.
Yes.
I think if we talk about the law, we should talk about the church law first. It's more restricted. If you are a monk, you don't molest children. Even if you're normal people and you molest children, people bring you to court and bring you to jail, no?
Yes, Master.
So he's a governor. He just asks if he can kiss her or if he can, you know, even if he asks to go to bed with her, she can always say no. They are adult, no?
Yes, Master.
They're grown up or not?
Correct, Master.
A man has the right, or has not the right, but he can ask what he wants, and all you do just to say, no, sir, right?
Yes, Master.
Yeah, why make a big deal and accusing him of whatever they do accuse him? If that's all there was, okay? He did not molest anybody. He did not force anyone into like a physical, sexual relationship or anything.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, just because now some people don't like the Democrat, and then he's a Democrat, so they're trying to make it more big things. Just to show that they care, but this is not. It's not too fair.
Yes, Master.
But the thing is like this. I'm thinking, in my own experience, you know, in life, yeah. Men have the tendency to misread the signal from a woman. Because sometimes I had no intention on anything. I'm just respectful and friendly. And they think I like them.
Yes, Master.
Many situations like that, including my own vet doctors for my dogs before. But I did not accuse him or sue him for sexual harassment, nothing. Even he put a hand on my knee. Yeah. We went to see movies together with my staff also. And he insisted to sit next to me, and I didn't think anything. Then he put his hand on my knee, So I just moved, that's all. And he knew. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, Master.
And later I scold my staff. I say, what do you think? Why you let him sit next to me? And they also say they didn't think anything. Yeah, and that man, vet doctor, was married even. Oh. Yeah. Later, because of an injured opossum with kids, I had to talk to him, as my other vet refused to help. It was after midnight, so I said to him first, I forgive you, but don't do it again. All my staff knew about this, and they are still alive, including the vet. So this governor, he's single. He's lonely. He's pressurized with his job, and he probably needs company. Maybe he likes the girl. Maybe if they're dating for a while, maybe she likes him also. Then maybe they're married later. Who knows?
Yes, Master.
Yeah, maybe he's in love with them, but that doesn't mean he's a sexual predator. Well, according to my opinion, because men, they misread, very, very likely to misread the woman's signal.
Yes, Master.
Because the staff, of course, they're respectful and friendly to their boss, no?
Yeah. Yes, Master.
Yes, and of course, every man likes this kind of sweetness, gentleness, and respectful manners. So, of course, maybe he thinks he could try, but that doesn't mean anything. And she could always say no. Yes. Why didn't she say no until now? Why wait so long? I feel sorry for the woman also. We are in trouble all the time. Because if we are friendly, then we're misunderstood. Yes. If we are so stern and strict, then I don't know what else. They think we are, they call us something else. Yes. They say she's a bitch or something like that. But this humans' quality and manner sometimes very difficult to live with, huh? Okay? Yes. And I never had anything to do with Mr. Cuomo, yeah. But it's just to be fair and just. That's what I think, all right?
Yes, Master.
And if I get into trouble, then it's your fault. But I don't care, whatever. I say whatever I think. And always truthful, yeah? Okay. So then they have to get more evidence. But if he's just flirting or ask if he can kiss her, that is not like a bombshell or a stunning picture or something like that. I think we should not just exaggerate, yeah? Yes. We have to wait for the judge or the court to find evidence, yeah? And affidavits before they can make a decision and make a judgment, yeah? Okay?
Yes, Master.
That's why in Canada they have the law that when somebody is like a criminal suspect, yes, they don't let the newspaper know about it. No. Yes, because they worry that there will be like prejudice, yeah,
yes,
from the readers and from the public en masse. Then that will be not fair judgment on the criminal.
Wow.
Yeah, and I agree with that. Yes, because sometimes you can really misjudge somebody. Yeah, by just his character or his personality.
Yes.
Because I have been misjudged many times, during my life. So it's very difficult to immediately jump to conclusions, to judge somebody. Okay? Yes. Unless I really know from inside. Yeah. But I don't take care much of these government officials, so I don't look inside so much. I just look outside the evidence according to the newspapers. I think it's not big deal. They are both adults.
Yes, Master.
And it's nothing wrong for a man to like a woman, even if that's his staff. Yeah, nothing wrong. She doesn't have to like him. But that's not a harassment.
No, Master.
No.
Well, it could be a different story. Like if he is younger or more of that type, then she or one of them would have liked him. Then it would be a love story. Otherwise, it would be labeled as harassment. Bad luck.
When I was working in the Red Cross, I told you already before, there was one of my bigger bosses. He saw me outside in the corridor one time when I went to the restroom. And since then, he kept coming to my office.
During the coffee break,
he just sat there reading newspapers in front of me. He asked my smaller boss, who normally sit in front of me, not same table, but the two tables together, and she sit in front. So I don't know how he asked her to go away, and then he came and sat there often. But I never went out and sued him like sexual harassment or anything. Yeah. He sat there and I sat there, I worked. I did my work, he read his newspapers. Yeah, even though one time, a couple of times he told me that, he said something, very, very complimentary, like, oh, we never see such a beautiful woman like you working in here, something like that, But that is not a harassment. Even if he so obviously came and sat in front of me all the time. Well, luckily I quit anyway. After a while, I went somewhere else because my ex-husband had to move to work elsewhere,
Yes, ma'am.
So we moved. Yeah, so I don't know what is the happy ending to tell you. Yes. It's not the first time, and he's not the only one, but men, they like women. So if they express some desire toward you, and if you don't like him, you just do something to let him know that just you're not interested.
Yes. I showed him my wedding ring.
There's no need to sue a man just for that. Oh my God, lah. He probably is lonely, just work, and the staff is all he knows, and he goes out nowhere. He should have gone to the bar and get chatting or something. But maybe it's not his style,
Yes, Master.
Yeah, if he didn't do anything more than that, I think it's decent enough of him. Being a single and in his position, and he just asking if he can kiss her.
Yes, Master.
Nowadays, he should not ask because of COVID, Yeah, people, they are even writing in the newspaper, they say, don't kiss. Even they say couples should not kiss. Okay, maybe they should have worn a mask, inside the office. Then that question won't come up, Oh, well, my God, what a gossip, huh? Okay, it's good.
Master also kindly answered a question regarding gender-neutral terms coming into use in the United States and the United Kingdom.
Master, there has been some news recently about gender identity and the use of gender-neutral terms. In the US, the House of Representatives unveiled new internal rules removing gender pronouns and family relationship terms. Terms such as mother, father, sister, and brother have been replaced with parent, sibling, child, etc. Also in the UK, some hospitals are changing regulations to move away from female gender terms in the maternity department, and now breastfeeding is to be called chest feeding and breast milk to be chest milk, and so on. Master, what do you think about these new policies coming into effect?
Chest don't have milk. Breast does. We all know that.
Nowadays, many things you read, many things you hear, you could not believe your eyes. or your ears. It's like people, like even the government, want to pass into law to change the gender into all to become like trans, become like neutral gender. But how can you be neutral? You are just the way you are. But to please them, the government or many people suggest or pass into law or already pass into law to change the gender. Like cannot call mother anymore or woman anymore. If you say a mother, you have to say birthing bodies or uterus holder or chest feeder. All this is really, seriously, so ridiculous. It's a laughing stock that they spend so much time doing such silly things. I mean, if you are a woman, you should be proud to be a woman. If you're a man, you are proud to be a man. If you're gay, you should be proud to be a gay, because nowadays gay people can marry another gay, so what's the problem anymore? If you're a lesbian, you're proud to be a lesbian. God made you that way. Just be proud, be yourself. Also, this kind of gender terms change is degrading, very degrading to motherhood and to the dignity of women, of womanhood. That, in my opinion, is a no, 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 no. A mother, a woman, is a sacred being. It's not a thing like children bearer machine or uterus holder, etc., etc. Now, how would they want to address Mary, the mother of Lord Jesus, or the mother of the Buddha, as well as many women saints and sages who are revered as holy mothers? This is terrible. This is really unacceptable.
Master also addressed some reports in the media about different side effects of the COVID-19 vaccine, as well as the cause of the Spanish flu and other zoonotic diseases. She then expressed her deep concern about our world.
I'm telling you, right now I'm worried about something very much more serious. Everybody should worry, because if, after all, if I fail to negotiate, if humans continue their barbarous ways, things could happen to the whole world, and sudden, nobody has time to prepare, just like the pandemic. You got that?
Yes, Master.
Because when the big karma comes, collective karma, that karma will not spare anyone. I really lost sleep over that. I'm trying my best, of course. So all we have to do is just be good, be compassionate. Don't kill people, don't kill animals to eat anymore, then everything will calm down.
Most benevolent Master, your tireless loving efforts to sustain this world and all beings in it is a forever guiding light for all of us. Your immeasurable, unconditional love and sacrifices will always be our utmost inspiration and reason to pray and believe that very soon this magnificent planet will reach a state of lasting peace and harmony where all people embrace their innate compassionate nature. May Master be always in good health and protected in the divine assistance of all glorious Iosku Goddesses. For the full broadcast of this conference with Supreme Master Ching Hai, please tune in to Between Master and Disciples at a later date.